back here for another segment of our storylines, joined by Linda Brown, owner and founder of Joe Beans. How's it going today?
Great. How about you?
Doing pretty good.
Awesome.
Let's get right into it. Joe Beans is one of the most prominent coffee businesses in Lynchburg. So just talk about how you got started into this. What motivated you to get into this business?
Well, it started with a fly fishing trip in Montana. I have another career. I was gone to Montana for a vacation for fly fishing. And when you fly fish, you get up at before dawn. And the people I was with went to this little bitty hut, like photo booth size, like one person size. And they get coffee every morning. And we pulled up and they said, "Do you want coffee?" And I went, "Yeah, sure." They said, "Do you want a cappuccino or a latte?" And I go, "I don't know." They go, "Well, okay, you want a cappuccino." I go, "Okay, I want a cappuccino." And the lady, the barista, says, "Do you want that wet or dry?" And I go, "I have no idea what you just said." And she was wise enough to know, okay, you want it wet. Because she knew I'd never had one before, which means a lot of milk.
Right.
But it tasted so good. I'd never had anything like that. And I went, we need one in Lynchburg.
Wow.
So did some research, and about a year later, we opened up our first one.
And I mean, I know for me, I don't drink coffee myself, but everybody I know, I'm sorry, but the people I work with are like huge Joe Beans fans. So what do you think makes Joe Beans different than other coffee shops?
Well, obviously we're drive-through only. So
Okay.
it's like a get kind of thing, which gets you on the move and go.
Okay.
But I think what really made it different is I had 10, 15, 20 years of restaurant management background, so I knew how to run a business. So I understand quality, service, cleanliness, product.
Nice.
But I did not understand coffee, so I hired a consultant who had over 40 years in the industry. So with that education of coffee, of exactly the specialty realm, how to treat the bean, how to roast it, how to deliver it, between that and what I knew made a very good marriage for a great company. And plus we're locally owned, and I can change things. Like I like something, I can bring it in tomorrow.
Wow. Do you think you make the right decision? I mean, I know, like you said, you're in another profession. You're a chiropractor as well.
That's correct.
And then you own 3 Joe Beans. But do you think you're making the right decision with this Joe Beans company?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love it. And it's done very, very well in 16 years?
Do you like just sit back and breathe and just say, hey, like, this is really happening. Like, this is my dreams, my vision is coming to fruition. Do you ever just sit back and just take it all in, or it's just always a go?
Well, it's kind of always a go, but then sometimes I'm driving and go, wait a minute, wow, I did that. You know, this really happened, this really worked. Now, that's me. And it's really hard sometimes to understand that, yeah, that it's real. But I'm very thankful because my house was up for the loan. So if it didn't work, I'd be out on the streets.
Wow.
So I was very thankful.
Just talk about like your future goals. I know you got another coffee shop opening in Appomattox. I'll let you talk about that. So what's the excitement behind that? I mean, just some more info on it.
Well, no, it's our number 4. It's our 4th store. And we've actually gone outside of Lynchburg for the first time. We've changed the design a little bit, so now it's got a pitched roof.
Okay.
Where before the others are flat, and that leads to a lot of water damage. You know, experience is a good teacher. So a nice pitched roof. We've done some cool things on the inside, again, for water. I've actually put stone countertops in for part of it.
Okay.
So we're really excited about some of that, and excited to bring it to Appomattox because, again, they have a coffee shop there, but it's sit down, so they don't really have any drive-through. So really excited to bring that.
So there's a plot to every story.
Yes.
I always say it's a storyline. So with that saying, what would be your storyline for Joe Beans? What would be just your personal storyline?
Oh my. Well, I guess just getting hit on the head with the idea stick out west, seeing the concept of a specialty coffee and being drive-through, and just really having the desire to bring that to Lynchburg. Because at the time, back in 2000, we really didn't have a big specialty coffee here. We had a couple little coffee shops, no Starbucks. The concept and the culture wasn't here yet. So to develop that culture was really cool.
Well, Linda, thank you for your time today.
Thank you. I
appreciate it. I always love sitting down and talking to you and just people who have a great storyline. So for Linda, I'm Gabe Henderson for our storylines.
And thank you.